Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what is going on here! Hello everyone, welcome to Fat Dad Slim Dad Parenting episode number 5, Star. Now we've covered ground rules, special time, development, goals of misbehavior. It's time to learn what to do when your child starts to misbehave. Let's quickly recap. As always, if you haven't watched these yet, I implore you to do so. There's some really great info there. First, stay calm and collected. Stay focused and persistent. Know that your kid's continuum is most likely to increase in activity if you're trying to correct misbehavior. Secondly, if you're spending special time with your kids every day, you should be able to have a more reasonable conversation with them. The yelling, screaming, and overall parental anger should decrease at least some. Your kids will be more accepting of the strategies you will try. Third, it may not be misbehavior. They may not be old enough to realize what they're doing is wrong or understand to not do something. Be mindful of where they are developmentally. Fourth, know your goals of misbehavior. Which is it? By knowing which goal your child is trying to accomplish, attention, power, revenge, or an inadequacy display, your strategy will be different. Now, it's time for you to shine with the STAR technique. STAR stands for Stop, Think, Act, and Revise. It's a very simple technique. And anytime your child starts to misbehave, give yourself a star and proceed accordingly. Stop. Don't rush into an action, whether it be yelling, accusing, hitting, you name it. Stop. If your child isn't in immediate danger, pause for a second. When you stop, you can give yourself a brief moment to think. Think of what misbehavior goal your child is trying to accomplish. Think where they are developmentally. And if you know their temperament, coming soon to a YouTube channel near you, you can actually pick a more appropriate strategy. Are you going to distract the child? Offer choices? Ignore? Use some sort of positive messaging? There's lots of strategies that can work, but you know your child best. Offering a choice may not work for the child who has shifts in their quality of mood. However, a distraction might. Now, if the child is looking for power, choices may do better than an encouraging message at the time. Again, you know your kids. Pick a strategy. Now, act. Try that strategy. Is it working? Is it not? Is it sort of doing the trick? Revise. If you aren't getting the resolution you want, alter your strategy or try a new one. It's such a simple technique, and yet so many people go right to yelling or getting angry. If you take a second or two to stop and think, act accordingly, and then revise as needed, you'll be able to stop the misbehavior. I use a visual key sometime. I have gold stars all over my house. My place at the dinner table, right on the table, on each of the kids' beds, in the bathroom. I even have a small gold star on the rearview mirror of my car. When my kids start to act up, I see a star and I pause. I've stopped. I'm collecting my thoughts. What are they fighting, crying, yelling about? My son, having a partially feisty temperament, is more easily distracted than my daughter. When he starts to get upset or is already upset, choices usually don't work so well. He needs a distraction. Whether it be a different toy, changing up conversation, bringing in something new, he shifts his attention. I sometimes need to distract with 2-3 things consecutively until he has forgotten why he was upset in the first place. My daughter, on the other hand, needs to have the power more often than my son. She's a bit slow to warm, but when it comes to control, that's what she needs. So when it comes to redirecting her energy while she's upset, she needs a choice. Which of 2 toys to play with? Which of 2 snacks to have? 2 outfits to choose from? Etc. However, before being able to handle the situation, I have to give myself a star. The least you can do is try it out. Take those extra 15 to 30 seconds and you'll feel better while helping your kids get to their best. Congratulations, you got a star. And with that, if you've learned anything or have taken anything away, please like, subscribe, and share. Follow me on Twitter and Facebook, FDSD81. You can follow me on Fat Secret by going to fatsecret.com and searching for the member Fat Dad Slim Dad. And of course, more and most importantly, take care of yourself and your kids. Thanks for spending this time with me. Now, like the star, get out there and shine.